All right, so if you're starting this video, you have finished our first video where we multiply multi-digit decimals, 2-digit decimals by a whole number. Now we're moving into a little bit harder. So this is going to be a level 2.5. So we start, as we always start, with multiplication. We start over here. So what's 3 times 6? 3 times 6 is 18. So we drop the 8 and we carry the 1. And then we're going to do 2 times 6. So 2 times 6 is 12, plus that 1 is 13. So we're done with our first digit. Because we're moving from that 8 to the 4, we need to have a sign for that. So we need to have a 0 to tell us that we're not going back to that 6, we're going to the 4. Okay? So I'm going to erase all that so that we don't get confused. Now we're going to do 3 times 4. So what's 3 times 4? It's 12. So we drop the 2, carry the 1. And then we do 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8, plus that 1 carried over is 9. Then we add them all together. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. Now, to figure out where the decimal is going to go, we need to look at how many. There's one number behind the decimal here and one number behind the decimal here. That means my decimal is going to go where there's 2 numbers after it. So my decimal is going to go right here. There's 2 numbers after the decimal. All right. So we're going to do another one. We start with 8 times 2, which is 16. And then what's 2 times 2? It's 4, plus another one is 5. Okay? So now I'm going to erase all that so I'm not confused. And I'm going to start with 8 times 1. But before I can do that, I have to show that I'm moving over. So I have to put a 0 here. So I know that I'm not going to multiply by that 2 again. I'm going to multiply by the 1. So 8 times 1 is 8. Oops. And then we're going to do 2 times 1, which is 2. We add them all together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, where to put the decimal? We have one number behind the decimal here and one number behind the decimal here. That means I have to have 2 numbers behind the decimal in my answer. So it's going to be 3.36. Are there any other funky ones? No, there's not. All right, so see if you can try the rest of these on your own. And then you can move on to our level 3 questions.